Welcome.
Comment. No one's really commented, so I need to make sure this is up and going. So let's hear from you all.
Yes. How is everyone? Let us know where you're joining from. Let us know what you're doing, what you're stitching, or if you're sewing right now, if you're stitching right now. Let's hear it.
Yes.
So let's start off by introducing ourselves. Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie.
And I'm Emily.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Nettie.
And we're Primrose Cottage, and we're so excited. We have Katie in town with us.
Yes.
Emily's back. She's feeling better.
Yes. I was sick after Brian hit.
Yes.
Pretty sick. It took me out, man.
You did. You sounded awful.
Yeah, she
But
was.
I fell back to normal.
Good.
So that's good.
Yeah, that is good. We're so excited to be here. We're so excited. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey,
I was like, is anybody out there?
we.
Oh my heck, it's been an exciting morning.
Yeah.
You guys, we have
lots to share. Lots of fun stuff. Lots of news-ish. I mean, it's gonna be fun.
Our
So
Earth Angel is here. Alicia.
I'm representing Fort Lauderdale.
Alicia, I know she's watching out there. I bet she is. Hey, we love you so much.
Yes.
Her and her daughter Emily flew here on Sunday. They've been staying at my house, but yesterday we booked. Well, we checked into an Airbnb. Oh my gosh, Valerie! Thank you.
I love you
So
too.
sweet.
I just shipped a package to you, and I wrote a note.
So we got everyone situated in the Airbnb, and let's just talk about that
And
for a
guess
second.
what?
Oh
No,
my
guess
gosh.
what? My best friend's on the way.
Help is on the way.
My best friend Samantha, the one that helped me in Nashville, is on her way with her girls, and we're gonna have the best weekend.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
like
excited.
end of school because our kids are out of school. You guys.
Yes,
our
today's the last day.
Yeah.
We
So,
saw,
that's
our
why-
kids graduated.
That's
fifth
why
grade.
we were late this morning, is because the
Graduation.
two babies graduated from fifth
Yeah.
grade.
I cried the whole time.
Me too.
I cried. I cried
I
for
did.
every child.
It was so cute.
It was
It's our last elementary kids in our family.
in our family,
Yeah.
and it just was bittersweet. It was like, what
now?
What now? Anyway, so we checked into the Airbnb yesterday,
Yeah.
and it is so
Nice.
nice.
I did good. I picked it, by
Yeah.
the way. And it's like a block from her house and mom, like it's right in the same area. It has an amazing pool, a hot tub, and it is a vacation rental area in that area, so that's all it is. And it's,
If you want a
I could
reference,
tell you guys.
Ocotillo
there's three
Springs.
of them. There's three of them.
Yeah, if
there.
you're interested, email because we can. It's
It's
beautiful,
so nice.
Yeah.
and it was very reasonable. Like
for Airbnb.
And there's
yeah.
so much to do here in Southern
Yes.
Utah. There is
There's
so
food,
much.
there's hiking, biking,
There's the outdoor
pickleball.
theater.
There's so much
everything.
to do here.
There's
And it's
so
Memorial
much.
Day weekend, so I'm like, it's going to be nuts everywhere. So we're hunkering down.
Yep.
We're going to go get food. We're going to be at the pool all weekend.
And
we're
just
gonna
get sun.
relax and bask.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the
I
sun.
made her spend the night with me last night.
Yeah.
I was like, come have a sleepover.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, I'll go get my crap. And
And then I was like, this morning, I'm like, you can come stay.
I know, I was like, all right, I'll just, and so I went and packed more this morning. I was like, I guess I'm just staying here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. The kids, like we said, it's their last day of school, their last week, so we're just partying it up
Yeah.
here, really enjoying just the last
The beginning
week
of summer.
the beginning.
No,
Yes,
the
the
beginning
beginning
of
of summer.
Yep.
So
It's going to be a good summer.
Yes, it is.
yes, and all right, so let's get into it. Newsletter.
What did we have in the newsletter, ladies?
Katie is the one that does our cross stitching newsletter. So Katie.
Okay, so I did list some more Americana ribbon bundles, and I don't have one to show, but we had more of those. We have summer. I'll have Emily talk about it, but we had summer memories. We have some floss. Emily curated a DMC floss pack, so I'll have her talk
Conversion.
about that.
2 bundles,
2 fabric bundles. We can talk about that. Oh,
Uh,
buttons, you guys.
some buttons.
I have listed a million buttons. Please go look at all the beautiful buttons that we have.
Yeah.
What else did we have?
School's out
Let me show you really
for
quick, and then Emily can talk about everything. So, we also got. So we've had these in the shop, Shepherd's Bush, the arts
They're
and patterns.
local Utah shop.
Yes. And we got all these bags, you guys. Okay?
So we got all the colors.
Yeah. Look at these colors.
That
They're
you
beautiful.
stitch on. So you stitch this onto the bag.
So here's
so clever, and we saw them in person, and they are so.
Oh, I love shopping with them.
Yes.
So I went and shopped at their store and bought all of the patterns. So now we have the bags.
It is beautiful, and let me see here.
So,
So you can use number 5, like pearl cotton. Let's see, and I feel like it says here DMC. I feel like you can use so much DMC.
So there's a
You can use
green,
whatever.
gray, red, aqua, a blue, and a pink.
And they're sturdy. They're good.
Very good bags.
The
The
zippers-
colors are gorgeous.
Yes.
Like I want
one
of
of everything.
each.
Yes, I do too. So if you guys like them, it's something that we'll keep in stock, but we're doing a trial run. We wanted to see if there's something you're interested in, and if we need to get more of these, we can.
Yeah,
So,
we'll get more on order.
but yeah,
there's a ton of them. This one says heart. There's one say stitch, quilt,
Joyful. There's a
every
patriotic
holiday.
one. I mean, yeah, they're beautiful. So, yeah. So those are that. So go ahead.
So we're having a lot of comments about Dad's frame. Yes, it just went on sale. Yes, it's already sold out. He is making them as fast as he can.
And I know the wood's been difficult to get.
It is 100% hard wood, like it's walnut, and walnut has been really hard to get. So So he will be making them as long as people are still buying. So be patient with him.
He's
He's a one-man show.
He's
One
just
man
him,
show.
himself, and I.
So he kind of told me his goal is to try every month to do a release. And so we're trying to announce it. Like last week, you guys said something, he was releasing it. And then that day of the morning or the night before, I'll post it on our Instagram story that it's going to go on sale. So that's the only way right now that we're doing it. And so that's the 2 ways that you can be informed about when they're going on sale.
Yeah. So he has his own Etsy that he sells it on. We don't sell it. We don't ship it. It's his Etsy, his merch he's shipping out. Because I think some people are a little confused about that. But it's not our merchandise that we're selling. He's making the frame. He has his Etsy and he's selling it independently.
Yeah. So they're gonna he's gonna have more and more releases. But they are custom made. It's a one-man show. So anyway.
And really quick to touch base on North Pole, I just got a huge shipment of more buttons, so I'm hoping to have those curated by next newsletter. So hopefully by next week, you guys, if you didn't get a chance to pick one up, I'll have more next week. So
Yes. And we'll just keep those in stock throughout the year
we're
because
gonna keep stocking the floss. We're just gonna keep.
Yeah. So if you didn't get it, we're gonna keep stocking
we're gonna keep
always keep it in stock. I think the whole stitch along.
Yes,
honestly.
because people are gonna start stitching it, and it's gonna gain even more momentum because people are gonna be seeing it, and so all right. So let's move on to Mom. Do you want to?
Me and Lindsay curated a bunch of bundles.
Oh, yes.
Mom, the bundle baby, the bundle babe.
So we got our 4th of July. And
You can hand them to me as you go.
I was just looking at this and all.
It's so
beautiful.
cute.
Look at
I feel bad. You don't need to reach if you don't want to.
It's okay. So this has got the little stars. I really like this one.
Cute
really nice for
stripe.
binding. This one's really pretty.
This is all one
my
line.
gosh,
So
look
this
at
is
that.
a designer. So this is all one line.
Yes.
And I believe it's Andover.
I
which
really
is.
love this one. Is that not just
Great on a
adorable?
pillow.
This would be adorable on a pillow.
accent pillows. Do you guys just make plain accent
Yeah.
pillows?
Well, I saw someone. I've seen it a
This
few
one,
times.
I love this one. Look at the little hearts. I just really
Which
like
I want
that
to
one.
do. They put in their dough bowl just a sewn pillow.
Pillow.
It's not necessarily
Yeah.
cross
Oh,
stitch.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Just
just a little-
fabric.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
need to do that.
really
Or-
pretty star
Or you
one.
guys make a little quilt block, a tiny.
Oh my gosh!
Okay. You know, you know my tiny star pattern, Mom. The
Yeah.
tiny star.
Yep.
Or even your F is for flag. Just do the flag.
It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
I love
are
really
we doing that?
There's so much to do and not enough time.
I feel like the camera made this red and that blue. It's not as bright what the camera's showing. It's more. I feel like it's a little more
Yeah.
muted, kind of.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
really pretty. It's really
beautiful.
soft, pretty colors.
This is more your bright.
Yeah, this
The
is
next
more
one's
your
gonna
bright.
be your richer,
Yeah.
which I love.
And so then the
This-
next one, oh my gosh, this
It's
one.
red, blue, and taupe
Yeah.
is what we named it.
Really
It's a
pretty.
mixture of lines and designers.
So,
it's not
oh
one.
my gosh, look at that beautiful.
Here, I can open
Project
this.
bag out of that, or
Oh,
accent
yeah.
pillow. Like
Oh,
I just
yeah.
keep seeing accent pillows. If you guys love putting accent pillows, do you guys know just how to make a
Look at
a
that.
simple pillow cover? I used to do it all the time just to liven up my
So,
couches or my patio furniture.
Is this the same designer too,
Nope,
or is
this is
all?
a mixture of
okay.
lines, right? This
Yep.
is the one that was a
Yeah.
mixture.
Look at that. I really like that one.
I cannot believe I want to sew some pillows now. We need to take a
know.
sewing
Look
machine to the
at that one.
Airbnb.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This
I
taupe,
really love this
this
taupe.
taupe is
Oh my gosh.
very. I love.
It's like it's a cool tone. Would you say it's more cool?
It is more. It's a more cool taupe, and,
And
I
then
love
this
it. And
is
the
a
navy.
beautiful navy color.
Mhm.
I really like those squares. It's not
Yeah.
really a
Yeah,
So let me
gingham
move
or
this
anything.
back.
It's just the
This one.
squares.
it's beautiful.
Really
I think
pretty.
this one, it's not too big. It will be such a
Yeah.
good. These are great I feel like backers. You know.
Yep.
This
Gorgeous,
is a great
gorgeous.
backing for a pillow. So good.
Yep.
There's just so many possibilities.
Flag blocks out of that would be stunning because it's
Because
not
you have
white,
your F is
white.
for flag. You could
Yeah.
sew just the flag and put it in your dough bowl.
You could even make up
And same with your starbound, the mini starbound, and
That's
your
what I'm saying.
starbound
Yeah.
quilt. You
The
could
tiny-
make just the star.
the tiny star and make it into a little pillow and put some trim around it and just put it in the dough bowl.
Hmm.
really
We have a
cute.
lot to do. Okay, let me grab. So, sorry, it's buried. I curated with Katie. We both sat on the phone one day, and I was like, you know what? We can't get the Aurafill pack, but I had already stitched up from Summer Memories in DMC. I was like, well, I love my DMC, so let's
You guys
do
gotta
a
get
conversion.
this. Get this.
So you can
book.
get the book. It has all these stitches in the thing.
and quilt patterns.
Yeah, the quilt patterns.
So this is the floss
Or
pack.
turn it around so they can see the colors.
And I went and looked and I tried to just pick as best I could. And this is the pack I used to stitch up my pillow.
Which
And Brian Head I finished. Lindsay helped me fully finish, and I stitched up and finished this. So this floss pack goes with this for Summer Memories. And I just winged it. I didn't follow the colors exactly. Like, I switched a lot around. So there's a picture on my Instagram you can look at just to see where I placed things. And Lindsay, she helped me sew this, and then we posted a tutorial on how to finish your pillows this way. So I don't know if you want to talk about
yeah, so while we were up at Brian Head, so for our like sister and mom exchange, I made mom a pillow and I did the technique with the binding around the edge, and it was a kind of a tester. And so then I had like an epiphany on how to make it easier, and so then I implemented it with this pillow.
Yep.
And then we're like, well, let's take it one step further. Let's just film the tutorial.
Yep.
Katie
At
was
Brian Head.
Katie was our videographer.
Yep. And Jessie,
It's stitched
she
on a
donated her project, which was
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
And
Yes.
it turned out adorable. And then we filled it up. So this is heavy. And we're going to try and get some of this more in stock. We used half and half the polyfill / poly pellets. So this is what we use to fill our pillows, which grab the walnuts too. I need to get more walnuts on order. So the reason we switched to this is because when you're doing it with the lighter cloth, this can show through sometimes.
Yeah.
So this was awesome.
A
I
game
actually
changer.
really,
I think a game
really liked
changer.
I do
this.
too.
And so we do half and half polyfill and poly pellets.
And
So good. It just gives it that weight, and then it's
So,
not flopping over.
yeah.
the
Like,
tutorial is posted.
yes,
Um,
under finishing tutorials.
Finishing tutorials,
Yeah.
and you guys, I went and read some of the comments, and thank you for. I didn't rewatch it, so I'm glad.
I didn't either. I did. So if you hear background noise,
I feel like we were pretty quiet.
no, we were.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, thank you, Martha. She said it was a great tutorial on the pillow.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
there was a lot of comments saying it was very clear, so I am happy about that because
Well,
I
the
did
lighting
not.
was amazing at our
I
Yeah.
did not rewatch the tutorial. We just filmed it and
posted it.
and posted it.
Where do we buy the poly pellets? So we got that bag at Joann's, but you ordered.
I ordered some.
We want
We
to
will
try
be
and
selling
carry
them
it
in the shop.
in a smaller bag.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
a smaller package.
Kind of like the ground walnuts.
Oh, thank you.
So
It was outstanding. Did you put the pellets in first? Yes. So what I like to do is I'll open up the pillow and I set it down and I start filling it
The
so it can
corners
fill the corners and get a nice base. And then I put in the poly fill, the
cotton.
batting type of stuff. Oh, a perfect teacher. Now you're just making my head big.
She really is. Like I can't say it enough, but some of the posts I've done, I've shared some of the pillows, and I'm like, check out our tutorials.
Yeah.
Like
we're gonna try and do way more. Yeah.
I am not a quilter or a pillow maker or anything, and that's how I'm learning is just by watching our videos, because I'm not here every time they do it.
Yeah.
And I literally put on the video and I have it on my stand and I hit start and pause. That's what I do.
And the great thing about this, which I love, you did a scrappy border.
Yes.
So she did for mom, which we should have brought. She did scrappy. I was like, I think I want a solid. So you could even do this as patchwork around. Like, there's just so many options. And using our bundles to go with your finishes, it's like, it all just is so cohesive and goes together, and it takes all the thinking out of it for you guys.
Yes.
Like, and I love that. I haven't put the back on, but look how cute that is. I love it so much.
I just love the binded edge. It gives it like a piped. If you've ever bought a pillow, like a pillow from a department store, and it has the piped
It
edging,
reminds me of what would be in a chair.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
it looks very polished. It looks very finished
Clean
and clean edges. So
Yep.
if you guys make one, tag us. We would love to
Yes.
see it.
And be patient with yourself, because I'll tell you what, binding is hard.
Oh.
Binding it's hard. Me and her cried together
Called
and
Mom.
called mom hysterical, but it's fine.
It's the thing is
Okay.
So
great-
you're not alone.
You're not alone.
The video shows how to do the binding, and something that I have learned, I can watch it and do it, but it's gonna take practice. So my first time, no, it's not gonna be perfect, or the second, or the third, or the 5th. But I'm gonna keep doing it to perfect it, and that's the best
Yes.
advice I can have. Don't
Yep.
give up. Like you
Yeah.
should see my first pillows, you guys. They're
Yes.
wonky, but it's okay. I've
And that's
gotten
why
better.
I start small. Don't
Yeah.
do something that you spent months
Well-
on. Do littles.
Well,
Yeah.
you need to,
Just
to
do the
do
littles.
binding, to do
You
something
need a-
small, you need it a
Okay,
little
so
bit bigger, because
you need a bigger piece.
So a medium.
Don't be doing something this small and
No.
think you're gonna bind
Yeah.
it, because
No.
you're gonna be
I would
You're
say no.
sadly
I would say that's the
Disappointed.
limit there.
disappointed, because
Don't you feel like this is
that is a great
no smaller
no
than
smaller
this?
than this if you're not
If you're a beginner.
comfortable with binding.
Yeah.
No smaller than that.
It was a good tutorial. You explained what you're doing each step. It was easy to understand. Yes, so I put cotton balls in each corner. It really helps with nice corners.
Oh.
What's like a cotton ball like that you clean your nails off with?
That's what I would
I
assume.
would
That
assume.
is very
Interesting.
clever.
that would be a good
I
idea.
think I'm
We
gonna
should
try
test
that.
that out. Let's get some cotton balls.
Okay.
I think, is there anything we're missing from that newsletter? The buttons, we don't have any to show, but we listed a bunch. We can do
grab
whips.
the bundles because it's like Emily said, everything when you have everything there,
It makes it just
it
so
just makes
easy.
it so easy
Get
to
your
finish
trim,
your project.
Get your bundle, get your floss pack.
Yeah.
You're gonna be set.
You're gonna need it all.
Yeah.
It's a one-stop shop. Here at Primrose.
All right.
So should we do whips?
Yeah.
Because I think that's it for stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you can show your previous.
Yeah, I'll show my previous.
Katie,
Okay.
do you want to show Stitcher's Garden together?
Sure, let's do that.
Which I haven't worked on, but I have something else going on in here. So Stitcher's Garden, we have some patterns left. This was a stitch along. We picked our color and cotton conversion.
Which I am loving.
I need to work on it.
I
just
do
haven't.
too. I'm not very far, so this is mine.
And this one's mine.
And I'm loving the color and cotton. It's beautiful. It's easy to work with. It doesn't seem
It's
to
so
knot.
bright.
I'm a knotter. I'm a
We're naughty totters.
naughty totter. Like,
You're a naughty tot.
yeah. So I'm really liking it, and
And so I actually had a mini start the other morning. Look at that. Would you look at that?
That's a me start.
Okay, so I was messaging Jody because I was like, she did her cute Lori Holt finish with Stitch Card P, which is the sewing one. I started the sewing machine and I'm using the Stitcher's Garden floss pack to do these.
oh, cute.
Very
So I
clever.
have the sewing machine started.
Yeah. Ooh,
Very
I
little.
wanna steal that idea.
So I'm doing them all, and I'm just kind of winging it. I'm doing this one. I don't think I'm gonna do the border. I just want to do the sewing machine,
Oh yeah.
and then I'm gonna probably do like the spools. I don't know that I'll do that.
Oh
one.
my gosh! In the dough bowl and
Yeah.
put your vintage spools and your
Yeah,
scissors in there.
cute.
So
Mhm.
I'm using my Stitcher's Garden floss pack for my Lori Holt Stitch Card P cards.
That's a great idea.
So that was
what
a baby
color
start.
and cotton colors did you use?
So that's on our Instagram. And this morning, we're going to get a count on those because I think I can list a few more. That's something I want to get a count on. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we have some stragglers we can list of the floss pack conversion.
All right, Maja.
I didn't stitch a whole lot. I've been sewing a lot.
Yes.
And so I did
Or I can hold it.
I did work on this
Needle and flax.
Oh my gosh,
Teresa
I'm
Kogut.
using all the called for
So
DMC,
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
and it is
Oh,
so
it's
pretty.
so pretty.
That is beautiful.
I am just loving.
This is
Wow.
gorgeous.
I'm loving stitching that. It's
The
just
colors
so
are gorgeous.
Pretty.
Yes.
These are in stock.
Yeah, I really liked it. It's one of those ones that I'm savoring, savoring.
Oh, I
because
love it.
I love stitching
And
it.
that's on the wheat,
Yeah.
which we're gonna get. We have some that needs listed, so that's gonna be back
Yeah,
in stock.
I'm having
I
a-
love that.
I'm really having a nice time stitching that.
That is turning out gorgeous.
I love that so,
So-
much.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So that's that one.
Okay.
Is this
This is the
so-
same thing.
Okay, well, we're gonna share again together.
Yeah, so Everyday Things is our Brian Head start that we did. We did a conversion that we picked out in DMC. We need to post it, which
yeah.
it's pretty similar colors to, it's a lot of the colors from Float that that's
Here.
the color palette
Should I?
by Plum Street.
So that's my progress.
You are so speedy.
We're doing ours on Mushroom 28 count.
I love it.
that's
I
nice.
love those colors on that cloth.
We changed the writing from brown to blue.
Yeah.
I
So-
didn't get a stitch on mine this time.
I worked on this a little last night. I had to unpick a little, but I am like, this is gonna. I wanted your guys' thoughts on the hand because we're not gonna do the friends family like the back stitch. We're gonna put our names.
Mhm.
So there's some back stitch words, and we're gonna put all of our names.
I know. I was wondering. What
So
I
the
What
should
if
hand-
we like put Brian Head or
Like,
Yeah,
I'm wondering-
in, like the year maybe.
Well, the year's on there, isn't it?
Oh.
Or no, it's not.
I actually
We
thought
could do the year.
of moving. like doing a primrose. Like I want a primrose in there. Like if you, I don't know. Like I just was thinking of ideas of what we could put instead of the hand, because I wanted to kind of represent more us than, because that's what it was for.
Yeah.
So.
Very nice.
So, and then the other one I've been working on and having a good time doing is the This I Know. So I've got
This
that
I
one.
Know by Plumstreet.
And
It's a sister to my.
I'm using
This is the day.
all the called for,
Yes.
and
Ooh,
I haven't gotten a lot further, but
Great start.
but I'm trying to get a
Potato.
lot of it done to where I can just do it as fill-in when I'm just setting, because I love fill-ins.
Yes.
So I'm doing a lot of outline, and then I go back and do a lot of the
This
fill-in.
is 25 count potato,
Yes.
which I think we have in stock.
Yeah.
That's turning out really pretty.
I love
She's
it.
got a yard there. It feels
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I do. I do. Not gonna lie. So, but that's pretty much my whip.
So, after I'm done showing this, I'm gonna go get. I have a little special guest that is gonna show you something,
Ooh.
and so, we kind of both wanted to do something patriotic, and my goal was to try to have it fully finished for you guys, but I didn't get to it. But that's okay. So I did all American, and I wanted to break it up into little pillows, like we did for the St. Patrick's Day, and how we've done it for. What is that called? That one? That subway art?
Summertime.
All of her
Summertime.
subway art can be
So
split up.
that's what I did. I'm gonna make that into a pillow, you guys. That
Oh.
little
That is
section
so
right there.
pretty.
And I want to
love the
probably do a
colors.
couple.
So this is
I did called for
white
floss.
ash gray 28.
28 count light ash gray. Yep.
I love it on that.
I like it on the gray a lot. It's
do too.
originally on the country mocha, but this like just
this
Yeah.
I love
And
it. It looks
Yeah, it's really
completely
pretty.
different.
Yeah, and actually, I'm gonna when I go get the little guest. I actually brought my patriotic picnic because Mom stitched the original, which was like on a hand dyed, like a
like
similar.
coffee tea dye.
Yeah, like, and it was similar to country mocha.
Yeah.
But I stitched it on the 28 count light ash gray.
Oh,
so
it's gonna be so pretty.
that's why I
together.
wanted them to kind of all go
Be
together.
cohesive, yeah.
So, but you guys can do that.
Okay,
while-
so I kitted up. Mom had these awesome bags.
Oh.
She bought these for us.
Jessica
Como
Como
Stitches.
Stitches. I actually sent her a bunch of fabric and
We're
said,
like, girl,
hey,
we need bags.
I've been hoarding this fabric. Will you make me a bunch of bags?
So I'm gonna use my color conversion
I'm gonna move so he
for
can
summer
sit right
memories, and I kit up all of Lindsay's flags on the 4th. And then we have these in stock from Heart and Hand that would grate in your flag bowl. We have flags. We have some of these left. Land That I Love. Old Glory. And Patriotic Merrymaking Mini. So all of those are in stock, and I thought they'd be great for your guys' flags on the 4th.
So you scoot this
Yeah,
way.
you want me to scoot?
Yeah, you scoot this way.
Okay. So really, before I have him, it is a him. But I wanted to show you really quick. This is so I'm gonna have. Will you hold that? And I'm gonna show him I also did my love pat. Like these are all the 28 count light ash gray.
Oh, it all goes together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So cute.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my son Dylan, and he is. How old are you? 13. So he's 13, and he's very creative.
He's our creator.
He's
Yes.
very talented.
Yes.
He is an amazing pianist
Yeah.
that is just unbelievably outstanding.
So he wanted to stitch something that was patriotic. So show him what you picked.
Scoot
I
in
Here,
this way.
scoot towards
I did the
Scoochie.
July 9 patch by
Lindsay.
Primrose.
Lindsay.
So, what I have a room, and I was like, hey, you go pick the floss, you pick the cloth. So he does everything, and I'm like, let's lay it out, and I'll tell you if it will look what we think.
Come in
So,
the camera.
yeah,
You're not
you
in
gotta
there.
scoot over, dude. So he
It's
stitched
so
that and did the pillow all by himself
And he did that really fast because
He
they
did.
FaceTimed me like not even a
on
week.
Sunday.
Yeah, on
Sunday.
And he got that done really.
Yeah.
I mean, he must have been up in the night sneaking.
Yeah. So So this is a cloth. I think it was 14
It
or
looks
16
to me.
and it was a dyed cloth that we did a long
then
time
it shrunk
ago.
a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he picked all of his colors, and then there are French knots on the fireworks, but I had little red beads, so we just sewed. I actually did do that for him. I did sew the red beads on for him. But he sewed his pillow all by himself. I literally just cut it for him because I don't trust him with a rotary cutter yet. And I had to leave, so I'm like, it's all on you now. And he did it.
He has his own sew machine, and he
Yep.
knows how to do it and everything.
He's just following in
So-
our footsteps.
Yeah,
He's
so-
our little prodigy.
And then he wants to show you something else he made. You talk.
So my mom brought home keychains, maker stuff,
Yes.
right? And she taught me how to make them, and
Yeah,
I
all the little charms. So
job.
he's been making us all these
Here,
charms for
You
our
can
bags.
show this one too.
Yeah, he helped me. Well, you made
Well, I
similar
asked
ones.
him. I says,
You helped us.
Yeah,
You
I
helped.
says, will you please make charms for the 4th of July bags that we got from Jess? And so he made them all a 4th of July charm.
Yep.
So Dylan, what's your favorite part about cross stitching?
Why do you enjoy it?
Yeah, why do you enjoy
Lean
it?
over.
Yeah,
it's easy.
It's
it's
easy.
easy. Do you enjoy doing something that you can do with mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Are you working on anything else right now?
yeah. Have you started anything or gonna do anything?
I think so. It was,
You don't know yet?
Are
I
you?
have a Christmas one that I was gonna finish. I forgot what it was though.
I think it's one of Lindsay's Christmas stamps that he started.
Yeah.
I was gonna do I think it was my mom's one of her summer ones.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice, nice.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to get you some more.
You'll have to pick something out while you're here.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super fun.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us, buddy.
I think.
Bye.
Do you want to take that too? Or I don't know, Katie.
Oh yeah, you can just sit. It goes in there.
What a special little guest we have.
I
I love that so much. We'll have him read your guys' comments after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometime we're gonna have to tape him playing the piano, and
Oh yeah.
you really
He's
need
just
to.
really-
It's amazing.
Really good
He's-
with his hands.
He really
Yeah.
is, and I can't wait to see what
He's very
he has
gifted.
in
Yes.
store
Yep,
in
me
his
too.
life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I have
I have.
do you have a whip? I have one
a
more.
whip, and then I have a fully finished after too.
Okay, so we did get the Seaside
excited about
Tiny
this.
Town and Seaside Frill, and I posted on my Instagram my vision and all. So these patterns are listed now. You can get them now. The floss packs, so all called for right here. It's mostly classic colorworks, and we have it on order that they said it will ship on the 30th. As soon as we get it here and assembled, we're going to be releasing the floss pack separately, so you can get the floss pack. Me and Lindsay have curated a bundle that matches.
It's so cute.
And then Katie helped me, and we ordered buttons too that will match. And then today we're gonna get all this cloth listed that I'm using. So I picked out 4 cloths in 28 count, and I wanted to separate it and do minis. And I have the seashells from Florida, and I want to have like a seashell double type thing. So these are the 4 cloths I
Nice.
picked.
So you're
right?
gonna pick. Are you gonna do a little thing on each one?
Yes.
Oh, I love
So
that.
so they're all 28, which we're gonna get the cloth listed today. It came yesterday. So white 28, ice blue 28, which we got a few ice blues in different counts, mushroom 28, and wheat 28. And I talked to Alicia, and I'm gonna split it. So this is a section I'm doing, which I finished. I'll show you this one, then the 3 houses, and then the house crab and bird,
Pelican.
the pelican.
I love
And
the
then
pelican.
the 2
you have.
end
I do
houses.
too.
So that's how many I'm gonna have. And I finished the first one on wheat,
Oh, so cute.
and I just
love
gotta
it.
add the eyes and stuff
The
to
crab.
everything.
That crab though.
So look how
Gosh, he's
cute.
So cute.
Yes, I'm like,
Way
I've
cute.
got to do this. I love
I-
the idea of breaking it up.
I
Yeah.
do too.
I like want to do both. Like I loved
I
it as
know.
one, but I'm like I don't know where I would put that. So I was like, I want to do minis and put it with my seashells and just make this cute little corner with my seashells and have the bowl and like.
That'd be cute. That'd be
So
awesome.
that's my vision. Will it come to fruition? Oh, and I want to finish one of them like Lindsay's flag pillow with the rickrack. So we decided we'll pick from that fabric bundle and we want to film the tutorial
Yep,
on how to
another
finish
tutorial.
on how to finish with the rickrack that you did on your flag pillow.
How you did
From
the
Brighton.
bow
Okay,
and the rick-rack
okay.
on the top
So,
and
yes.
the bottom.
I was like, which one?
Yeah,
we've
you've done so
we've done
many.
so many.
So I have that all kitted together in my cat bag, which makes no sense. But that's kind of
I love it.
my vision, and I posted about it, and you guys can do the same thing. And I've had fun stitching that, so I can't wait to start the next one.
Yeah, I love it.
So I did stitch enough that I got something. I got it not fully finished, but I did finish the Lori Holt's.
Which we have lots of Loria Holt in
Yeah.
stock right now.
So I finished this, and oh my
it's so
gosh, it was so
cute.
fun. I really enjoyed this.
How are you gonna finish it?
I'm gonna go through all my fabric of hers because I've got a lot, and I think I'll probably do a pillow or something
Yeah.
or that because I love her fabric, and
Mom collects every one of her
Yeah.
patterns. So
I collect all of her
we
patterns.
have a lot of them in stock.
I've got a lot that I want to start and do and kit and everything because I don't know. I just love her.
You just
I love
relate.
her stuff.
It's your
I really
style,
I
yeah.
really relate
Yeah.
to her style, cross stitching and sewing. I
Yes.
love all of her
Yeah.
stuff and
She has
and
a great.
that. And then I do have a fully finished. I did finish this at 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh my goodness,
This is,
Mom.
I used the fabric that I'll show you the quilt that we're making and kitting, and I've been sewing every day and trying to get it done and that. But anyway, I finished this a while ago, and I knew I wanted to. I wanted to frame it, but I couldn't find a frame that would fit it, and so I made it into a pillow. It's with the fabric that we're making the
back.
I love
and
all of
I
this.
tried my hand at the binding thing.
It's so
It's
cute.
my first time doing it. It's a little wonky.
You did so good.
You
but,
did.
I
but
love
I
it.
will.
Great.
I'm gonna continue to keep trying and doing. But
Yeah.
I did the
love it.
back. If you want to,
Yep.
it's the same line
Look
of the
how cute.
fabric,
Look at the
and
back.
I didn't want to mess up the middle with the hole, so I put the hole in the corner
That.
because I wanted to
That
see
hole just needed to be in the corner.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so cute.
So, and then I went in and found a couple little stars
Oh,
I was
yeah.
wondering. So that
did
was
not.
you found that.
Yeah, they did. The buttons did not come with the kit.
So you just added what
I
you
just
had. and
yes, I
it's
just had the.
really
We
cute.
had some buttons, and I just went in and then I just tied them with some of the DMC.
And this is a Plum
extras.
Street pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Hair
we've had 'em-
summer.
I was gonna
Which
say,
I think we have some of these
Yeah,
in stock.
I think we do. I love all of her bunnies, and
well, who doesn't like anything Plum, like
yeah.
Plum Street?
Yeah.
She and
Goals,
I
man.
have I do have all of well she has a lot of different of these bunnies and
Yeah.
I have a bunch of the patterns and I can't wait
We have a lot of Plum
to do
Street in
'em.
stock.
I
A
love
lot of
Plum
Patriotic too.
but so anyway so
That is so cute.
that's my finish. I'm getting geared up to put all my 4th of July
Same. I
out on
put
my
all-
patio and I bought me a new little tier
Yep.
tray that I want to do. I've not jumped on that boat and so
I'm excited
I
to
actually
see. Yeah.
bought me a tier tray and
Wow.
gonna do me some little designs for little
Awesome.
things. So
What was it?
Um,
I put my beast stuff away too, and I'm gonna gearing up to put Patriotic too.
yeah.
and then I'm sure they're probably going to talk about we've talked about the North
Yeah.
Pole and stuff, but Emmy did reach out to the gal that had the color conversion for the DMC. We do have a color conversion for the DMC for the North Pole, but the gal that has finished hers, I liked ours. Don't get me wrong because I stitched some with it and I really
Yeah.
like it, but I really like some of the reds and things that she picked out, and so I pulled I got my little handy dandy case out from Christine and stuff, and I got all my floss pulled and ready. And
Nice.
I'm a bobbinator. Got them all bobbinated.
Which I think
And-
somebody had offered to wind my bobbins for me, so thank you.
But,
Lindsay needs a professional bobbinator full time. Just
but the gals mentioned what fabric she used, and I had never heard of it before. Do you remember what I told you what it was?
Mm-mm.
A sweet lady? Is that what it said?
I don't remember.
I
don't
can't
remember.
remember. I'll have to look again. But I got something on this. So I picked out some black,
Awesome.
and I'm gonna try it and see if I
Might
can
as
do
well.
it because
It turned out so cute on
it
the
just
black,
turns
yeah.
out so stunning in the black. And there was, I mean, she commented on, go and look on, if you follow Primrose Cottage on Facebook.
She posted.
She
it there.
posted it in there, and
Oh.
she's got so many comments. You guys have all been so supportive and so wonderful, and it was just awesome to see.
Yes.
And people saying, "Oh my gosh, I think I've changed my plan. I got to go back and look at my decisions now
Right.
and stuff." So it goes to show you that we all don't have to do everything the
Oh, there's
same.
so many options.
There's so many options.
Yeah.
Make it your own and love it, enjoy it, and just
Yep.
just do it what makes you feel good and what makes
Yes.
what
Or what matches your
speaks to you.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
So
I think
and again, thanks Christina for the
Yes.
beautiful bag. I
And
love
as
it.
a designer, I love that you guys put your own
twist
on things. It does not, in fact, because that's when I do something from another designer, when I'm stitching, I usually change to how I like something, the
Yeah.
colors or something. And so I encourage that. Make it your
Yes.
own. Make
Yeah.
it your own.
That was one thing is the first and only time I met Lori Holt is I made her one of her farm girl quilts, and I'm gonna have to really find it and bring it and show you guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
you should.
I just absolutely love how I loved hers, but I loved how I made it. And when I met her, I told her and I showed her a picture, and I'll just never forget how she's like, "That's okay." She says, "I make things to inspire you guys to feed into your creativity, to
Yeah.
make it your own, and to put your soul into that." And so that's what we're all here to do.
Yes.
Yep.
So
I had a thought looking at this. So Lindsay was going to show her previous finish.
Yeah, so I pulled
Patriotic.
my 2 summer finishes from last year. Well, I stitched this one. I didn't
And
stitch the
finished.
other one. And I finished it.
Yeah.
So this is Star Spangled Street. And
I just thought you could stitch one house and put it in your doll bowl. I was looking at it.
Yeah.
look at this one.
That's the one I want to do.
I
I
was
want to
gonna
do this one.
and Hannah, she posted a picture of her house with
And
those
it looks,
things.
Hannah,
I
like
know.
this is your
Hannah,
house.
you got to stitch that.
Oh my
Hannah.
gosh, yes, that White House is
Even
so
the
nice.
blue one, like you
Oh
could
my
stitch
gosh.
up a house and put it in your bowl because why not? You need
Yeah.
a house in the bowl.
Yep.
You need a house in
Or
your
you could
bowl.
just you could stitch this in with the flag, so you
Yeah,
have
and
your
do
flag.
like
Yeah.
do just this section, like
Yeah,
this.
that would be cute.
So
Yep.
there's just so many like just do
Possibilities.
that, and I'm like these would be so cute in a bowl. If you
Stitch them
split
all up separately.
Like
Stitch
oh
all
my
the
gosh,
houses up separately.
I
That
just
would be
love all
cute.
of it so much.
Yeah.
It's so cute. This so good. All right.
You know, I unpicked more than I stitched on that pattern.
Yes, I remember the pain you were going through.
It was so painful. And then, since we're kicking off summertime Subway art. This has always been a favorite. I love the color palette.
We got floss packs in stock.
floss packs. And Emily had a thought. So I've
I wanted
been
everyone's
working on
opinion.
designing the summer samplings or seasonal samplings summer. And my first thought was to go with this palette, this really fun, bright, the corals and the aquas and just the bright colors. And so, what are your guys' thoughts?
Yes.
Like, what palette what's your favorite summer
Color
palette
that
you guys like to stitch?
because I thought this would be great, or I thought the picnic, like the red and the black and the green, and like the picnicky.
Oh, like a
Yeah,
ladybug.
yeah.
like
a
the
lady-
ladybug
like a
and
ladybug.
And the
watermelon.
ants, and like I think of a picnic.
So
Yeah.
I'm torn
checkered
because I
tablecloth.
love this. This reads Lindsay to me.
It
This
is. Yeah.
is Lindsay.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
like, I could go either way. I would
Me
love
too.
the picnic, watermelon, cherries, like that
Yeah.
sort of look.
Ooh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
But I also freaking love this and the pink watermelon. Like,
It's life.
Yeah.
So we wanted your guys' opinion on what direction she should go with the summer seasonal samplings.
And I've already picked my autumn palette. The autumn palette is picked.
I can't wait.
Ooh.
I can't wait.
I
got
can't
my
wait to see it.
I
I
got
don't
my
even know.
inspiration from a piece of fabric, which I have. Should I show it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have it here.
Right.
It's on top of your desk.
It's on right
On-
there, Mom. That charm pack.
We
right
got a
there.
pick Moda fabric the other day.
Oh my
And this
God.
was
This
our favorite
line-
line in the whole catalog.
Ooh.
This is my palette
I
for
bought
my autumn.
I bought 2 pieces of huge yardage to just put them together and make a quilt because I loved it. This
Oh
is what I
my
picked. I picked
gosh.
this to make a quilt.
Yes, you guys. Yes.
This is my autumn palette.
That is gorgeous.
Dusty.
That is
dusty,
beautiful.
dusty, rusty,
It's-
and beautiful.
We ordered a ton of this fabric. It's called Woodland and Wood
Look
Flower.
at this.
Wild
You can
flowers.
really see the colors on the black.
Oh my gosh, you
Look
guys.
at this.
It's like
And I'm making a quilt. I can't wait.
It is so
that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
So
It's really
lots of
pretty.
things in the works right now.
Wow, that's
This-
gorgeous.
Can't wait.
Yeah, beachy vibes, man. They're cute.
A lot of beachy.
Let's look. Let's see. Yes, bugs, watermelon, bright colors, beachy, dusty blue grays. Love that fabric. Yes. So,
Okay.
she.
Look.
The more ideas she get, the better. I feel like it just helps you work with what
Yeah.
you want, what you
Because
can
summer
create.
is hard because I think a lot of times we go for like 4th of July when we do our summer thing.
Yeah.
But I want it to truly be a seasonal thing
summer,
so that
yeah.
it encompasses the seasons. And so thank you for your input. And
Yes,
I will
keep
take
so
everything into
great.
consideration.
Or
So-
garden, a garden theme. That'd be kind of cute.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
There's just so many options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Quilting.
We got our quilting, and again, like I say, I've been doing a lot of sewing and everything, and I have to say, it's made like I go in spurts. Like I sit there and I'll do a lot of cross stitching and doing
Yeah.
everything, and I love both so much. But then when I get that opportunity to sit and sew, and I mean it's like I can't wait to get up in the morning because that is my best time to sew. And and John's like, why are you getting up so early? You can sleep in. And I was like, no, you don't get it. and I'll go in and I will not leave that sewing room until about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon because I just love it so much. It's so
Yes.
calming to me. It's just like the cross stitching. And especially when I have new patterns and fun things to do, and we'll show you what I've been working on. But anyway, onto the
We got-
bundles for the.
So the quilting newsletter will be out tomorrow, and we have 2 new bundles.
I'm gonna have to have this one.
This one's so fun. It has a lot of big prints. That's why we did quilting. I can kind of open it.
Yeah. That one is.
This one has
really
Love your
pretty.
pickup trucks.
Yep.
Yes.
You need this in your life.
You're gonna love what I'm.
Pillowcases, like bags.
And then this one, look how pretty that
Fun
one
that
is.
was. It's
Oh
like
my
ribbons.
gosh.
It
That
reminds
looks
me of like
Katie's
ribbon
ribbon
laying out.
pack.
Yeah, it totally does.
It's a Katie ribbon pack. And then we've got our stars. It's so pretty. Oh, I
This-
love this one.
this
I
bundle
love
is
the
right up my
stars and
alley.
the
Yeah.
yes.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh. And then another truck one. Look how cute that
It's
is.
just in the brighter
These
blue.
and
Oh
these
my
would be
gosh.
if you're doing my patriotic picnic.
You need a cross stitch.
These are perfect. This
I
like whole
know.
palette would go perfect.
This is adorable. Now
Or
when
picnic
these
basket.
picnic
Oh,
basket, look
there's
at
a
that.
patriotic
Cross,
picnic basket.
cross stitch. I was just telling Lindsay you need to do a cross stitch with a basket. Well, yes. Oh, that'd be so cute.
That's
I
adorable.
love that.
And then the pretty red one.
I love
Absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
So pretty.
And then this one's up my alley.
Yeah.
I love this too.
This
I love
one is
this
too.
is-
This is gorgeous.
This
Yeah.
This
what
is
line
big-
is this?
this
This
palette.
is Paintbrush Studio. I don't know the name, but this is all one line.
Wow. Look
And
at
it
that.
is, it reminds me of popsicles and like,
Oh yeah.
it's so,
Look at
I
that, how
love the
pretty.
colors.
The palette is very
It's really muted
it's
looking.
muted and it's so this
Oh.
is my favorite piece. I
We
gotta
gotta
open
open
this
it.
up. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at the lettering on this.
Wow, that is really pretty.
And I love the different colors.
I
This
love
is
the colors.
So, I'm keeping
You guys
all
need
these.
this
That
one
is
in your
really
life.
pretty. I love the fireworks. Really beautiful.
Yeah.
Another star one.
And Paintbrush Studio has a very different feel. It feels silky.
it does,
It's
yeah.
a silky fabric.
That is
Yeah, 'cause
really
That
pretty.
is different.
It's a higher count.
Yeah, it's very silky feeling.
I love this star.
these.
I love this
I
star
love
one.
that one.
Mhm.
That
Ooh,
is
the
really
star and
cute.
that firework for sure.
Yes.
And this, oh my gosh,
This
all of
is
it.
so
Every
good.
single piece
Yes.
is
This
amazing.
is like probably one of my favorite
Beautiful,
bundles we've
beautiful
done.
stuff.
I
for
know.
4th
Every
of
time I
July.
would like pass it in the hall, I'd be like, that. I loved it every time, and so we finally pulled it out. And
Yeah.
That's
So this will be
gorgeous.
these two will be listed in the newsletter tomorrow for
Tomorrow.
quilting, and everything will be linked in the bio after the video. I have to post the video for me to get the bio in there.
And
or
we are
description.
doing a huge sale tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow, quilting newsletter, we're doing a huge sale on all in-stock kits.
Yeah.
So tell your friends.
Yep.
Tell your friends.
There's a lot of flags.
Like it's
at
a
this for
huge.
flag.
You are not gonna want to miss
Yeah.
it. It's like
No.
We
I don't
gotta
think-
make room.
I
So
don't
we
think
need to
we've
make
ever
room.
done a sale
Because
this
there are
good
some
before.
that we only have one or two.
Yeah.
I mean, very limited supply. We
Yeah.
just
We wanna just make
gotta,
room, yeah.
We've got to have room.
We got Halloween coming, Christmas already
Yeah.
here. That's like
Yeah.
busting
You
at the
should
seams.
see
So-
how much Halloween and Christmas came the other
So-
day.
when Katie got in yesterday, do you want to show them what you surprised me?
Yes.
I don't know if you told
Yeah, I
your
did. I
sister.
surprised everybody.
Yeah.
So I came in. I'm
I
like, you
couldn't
guys.
stop crying. I was crying. I was like, oh my
well,
god.
first, so mom wasn't here yet, and I couldn't. You guys, I couldn't contain it. I had to. I was like, I was waiting all day to do this. So I was like, I need everyone to gather. I got to show you something. So I had it.
I did.
And
I
then mom
cried.
came in, and I showed her. You guys, I did my first quilt.
And she got this bundle last year.
I got this last year. I did my very first quilt. I did Lindsay's what is this called?
It's just patchwork.
It's just a
gingham
patchwork.
patchwork. But I followed that pattern. You guys, I did this by myself.
And
I didn't call for help. You
I have to
guys.
say, her nesting
Is beautiful.
is beautiful. I mean, it is beautiful. And when I
Okay.
see, oh,
So I have to tell you.
Pick up one of the bundles and you can make one of
Yes.
these.
Okay.
Yes.
And go get I followed her
It's very
throw
similar to
quilt.
that.
I did the throw quilt size for how we do those gingham patterns
Yeah.
for those. I've seen so many comments of people that are like terrified to pick up and do a pillow or a quilt. I'm telling you, I've never read one of Lindsay's patterns in my whole life, and we've had this business for 7 years.
Yeah.
And I printed the pattern, the PDF, and I read the directions. It's you can
She
understand
makes it so
her patterns. You guys, I have
Yes.
never quilted anything in
it's
my
not.
life.
It's not like reading a whole dictionary.
No.
And that, because you get
She
some
does
patterns
fully
and
illustrated.
oh, it's so
Yeah.
It was so.
easy.
I was like, I was like, okay, what is this? Well, guess what I did? I didn't know what nesting meant. So I went to YouTube and I said, what is nesting? A tutorial popped up of a lady that was like a 2-minute video, told me what to do. That, you guys, it's that easy. It's on YouTube. All you have to do is type it in if you don't know what a word means. Okay, that's what I did.
You
And
did so good.
I didn't call and ask these guys because I wanted to surprise them that
I
I made
love
one.
it.
I'm just so proud of
I,
my
I am too.
I am gonna put it on the quilting machine.
Yeah, so I
and
brought it so mom could do it because
Yes.
I like 4th of July. I love celebrating
Yes.
that like all of
I
the
love the
patriotic
That's one
holidays.
thing that when you say 4th of July is growing up as me as a child, it was one of the
Yes.
most amazing holiday that our family would do.
Yes.
And then so I felt
It's
like
always been
that
a very fun holiday for us.
we
Yeah.
you know, in raising my girls, we always implicate
Summer.
I mean, summer was nothing. I mean, our life revolved around 4th of July
Yeah.
of what we were going to do.
It was
and
just every 4th of July was memorable.
yes.
Yes.
I mean, we spent it with my parents,
A
with
lot
their
of the
other
time, yeah.
grandparents,
My
with
birthday is
cousins.
near the 4th of
Yeah.
July.
Yeah. Well,
Katie's
and actually,
house, like,
Yeah.
I love
I
that.
was in. I had labor contractions on the 4th of July, on the way to the 4th of July parade in Provo, Utah, and the darn kid made me wait for 2 more days. And because I wasn't ready, but believe me, I
Yes.
was. It was hot. It was horrible.
You know, it's funny. I was due on the so the 24th of July is Utah's like founding day.
Independence Day kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and I was pregnant, due on the 24th of July, and we were in the mountains camping, and I was in a tent.
too.
We both were pregnant with Avery and Sawyer on the 24th of July, busting, and I was on the floor in a tent camping.
I didn't stay in the camp.
You
I
left.
left.
But I'm like, that's one of the memories I have is
Yeah.
that huge
Yeah.
camping trip. That's like the last camping trip we had as a family.
Yeah.
Where we all were there with all of our kids, and we were freaking pregnant. I was and you guys, everyone was like, "You're camping and you're due," and I was like, "It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine." And I didn't end up having him until the 31st. Like, it was so funny.
So I wanted to make, so like, you know, we will picnic, we'll do stuff, and that's what, like, I will use this. This is going to be
Yes.
something I
We
use.
picked a flannel to
and-
put on the back.
yeah, I
It'll
love
be
that.
really nice and durable.
And I
to-
thought we could do, I want to do like pick a star.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yes.
we got.
And so
we
that's
got
what I
several
thought.
different
So,
star things.
Yeah.
Pick up a bundle and
Yep.
make your 4th of July
Yes.
patchwork. I have 2 4th of July patchwork quilts.
They're
They-
awesome.
They're just perfect, like for
Yes.
picnics to take with you. Put them in your car. And
Take them to the fireworks with
Yes.
you. Like,
Yep.
it's such a fun
It just-
memory to associate it. And
The-
jean
Yeah.
blankets. Jean blankets remind me of summer.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, if you're the first time quilter, let me tell you what I had at my table. This is what you have, I will tell you, being brand new and not feeling like I was like, oh my heck, I wish I would have had this. A mat, a ruler, a rotary blade, an unpicker, because you may have to unpick.
Yeah.
Because I did have one of my squares like opposite, so I had to just, and that only happened once. Then, like the setting spray.
You
Yeah.
need to
Oh.
get one of
I
those purple
had,
things.
yep, I had one of those. Let me show them. Because
Oh
Those
my
amazing.
gosh.
When you're doing
You guys,
this, right?
when you're doing
Yep.
piecework,
This, you need this.
and this thing I'm going to show you in a minute,
You
this
need
is
one of these.
essential. This
That is essential.
essential.
So that, let's see, an iron.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all I had. And the
I mean,
sewing
maybe a
machine.
marking pen.
I
Yeah.
didn't use the
But
marking
you don't
pen.
need
not
one
not
for
for
this.
this.
But I think for sewing in general, you need to have
Yeah.
a marking.
So-
and pins. Did you the pins?
I didn't pin. No, I didn't pin.
You
But
did not pin that nesting?
Wow.
I didn't pin anything on this, you guys.
She's
Oh
like me.
my
I don't
gosh, that
pin.
is-
I'm a
either.
pinner.
I don't pin.
I am a huge. I am.
Me and
I
Mom are
pin-
pinners.
I am a pinner. I
Ain't
have
nobody got time to pin.
no.
Well, that's what I thought
If
for
I
this.
don't pin,
Yeah.
if I don't pin, then it's an automatically 99% sure I'm unpicking.
I'm a pinner.
I have to pin.
I like
I-
pinning.
Yes, normally I am when I do the pillows and stuff.
Yeah.
But this, I
Yeah.
was like, I didn't feel like I had to.
Yeah.
I just did it, and I was holding. And
Yes.
Lindsay, in the tutorial we just did with the pillow, you know, she talked about the fabric and not pulling and doing, and I really just followed the tips. So if you're unsure, like, just go watch some of the videos on some of the tips that she
Yes.
gives in our videos, because all of that has helped me to be able to
And
do
another
this.
great thing, see this is called a charm pack. Sew that together, you got the patchwork. That's all you
with
gotta
this,
do.
how many?
Well, you'd have to probably have two of those.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is
Yeah.
literally the same. Like you can,
Or even
make
if
a
you
quilt
had,
with this.
if you had like a cream color or your white, you
Like
could go
have
every
yardage.
other one yardage.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
I like
there's
to
so many-
checkerboard my
Yes,
patchwork.
I do too. I do too.
Someone did ask what a jean blanket is.
Cut up your
Oh.
old jeans. So
Cut up
Cut up
all
a-
of your family's old jeans
But be
into
careful.
squares.
But be careful with your sew machine. It's very hard on your sew
Yes.
machine, and so
Heavy.
there are a lot of tutorials out there. Not ours, but there are a lot of different ways to do jean quilts that you use regular fabric plus jean fabric.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's a little bit easier. I have my mom's very first sew machine that she ever owned, and it's an old Singer. And when Lindsay, when they were all at home, they wanted to quilt something or do something.
We've made several.
And so we saved
I've
jeans
sliced
and
my
jeans
hand
and
open,
jeans.
man.
And so
I
they were
remember
cutting
that.
all these squares out of these jeans. And so then I set her down. I says, well, then here, you sit and sew
We
it.
did the jean blanket.
And so they sewed all the jean squares. But then we put it out on the lawn and we tied it. And then I had to put the binding on. I almost ruined that machine because it was so thick and
Yeah.
so hard on that machine. I ended up having to take it in and have it repaired. And so just be very careful when
Yeah.
you do jean
if
quilts.
you like weighted blankets, make a
Yes.
jean quilt.
Yes. they're awesome.
life
Nothing
changer.
like
Yeah.
I have had my husband, his mom, she made one for him like when he graduated, and our school was the initials SHS, and so she actually did lighter blue fabric to do those letters, and that jean blanket it is in my van.
Yeah.
And that goes everywhere with us because it is heavy, it's durable,
I have one in my car.
and I take it everywhere with
the
us.
jean blanket, I think it was grandma.
Yeah, it was
grandma's, and I have that, and that's
Yeah.
always in my car.
Yeah.
So
they're nice to have, but just
I
just a
should bring
warning.
it. I can bring
Just
it
be very,
next time my
yeah,
jean blanket just to show you guys what
they
it looks
can
like.
they can be hard on a machine. Like
Yeah.
if I was to make one now, I would not sew it on my brand new machine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, and then we have
All right, we have a couple projects to show you guys.
This is one.
All right.
This is very limited. It's a panel. Lindsay, she helped me figure out the stripes. So the panel is it comes off to here and over,
So
and then
this-
we put two borders. We put the thin border and the big border,
And
so,
this is like from Teresa Kogut's
Yeah.
line, Bright Stars, I believe is.
I
So
think
this
it
is just a fun little couch
Yeah.
quilt. Perfect for 4th of July.
yeah,
Limited.
very
on those.
limited. We don't have a whole lot, but there's some in there.
And then
And then
I'll just keep standing.
Um,
So
so you'll have to tell me what's this pattern.
let freedom ring.
And this isn't done.
There is a video tutorial for each block of this quilt
On our YouTube.
On our YouTube.
I don't have the top.
So pretty.
I don't
Oh,
have the
wow.
top one.
So this is going to be a kit.
That is
I still have the top row to put on
Gorgeous.
and the very bottom
Oh, I
row.
love it.
I have to say,
Oh my goodness.
this is almost my third one that I've put together. I helped Lindsay do the one she did the tutorial with, and then I have the original sample one that I
Kind
did.
of go down, like
Yeah,
go
like, so
down.
you guys,
Let's show each
look, I
section.
love
So
look how the flags turn
start with
out.
this
one.
Beautiful.
So here's the star.
Yeah.
What's that called? Is that called something?
I
They're
don't know.
each called something.
And then
Yeah.
here's
It's
the
been a
flag.
I've always wanted to do a wait a minute. Show the flags. I've always wanted to do just a quilt with the flags. I
That would be cool.
absolutely love it.
And then here's the banner. This reminds me of like a flag
Yeah.
banner.
And I tried to fussy cut and make sure that, the things were in here.
And then this cute block.
This block was so fun to make. These blocks are so fun. But
And
I
then the
really
houses.
had a really good time making, I tried to fussy cut and I put a little car.
Yeah. So
And-
this is
and
gonna.
stuff.
This is a kit coming.
Yes. And so this is the fabric I used to finish my cross stitch pillow. I had
Oh, someone. Thank you, Dana, girl. She
Just
donated.
Scoot over.
but,
Just scoot over.
but I
Thank
I
you.
brought
We
the-
switch seats.
I brought the two last rows. I've got to unpick this one and do some touch up because I did it a little wrong.
Yes.
And so that's the top row, and then these are just two of the squares. I finished these also
So
this
cute.
morning. I just have to trim these into their little squares, and that will be the bottom row.
You're
So,
so close.
Like
But-
I think it was 2 years ago, I designed the pattern has it been 2 years?
in my bubble. Just kidding.
Well, she's in my bubble.
But yeah,
We love each other.
We're a family.
but I'm just gonna go on record. This is my quilt.
Well, I would
This-
figure.
Yeah, all the time and effort. That is
That's
I
gorgeous.
have the original one, which I absolutely love. That
So are
I,
you gonna
I
give
made.
that
Well, I
up
think
then?
you should make one
No.
more. You know why? Because Lindsay has one. And then one day you can give Katie
want
one,
one.
me one, and
I
need
print
one more for Jessie.
The original sample one that I made was it was out of the Americana. It was it wasn't one line. We just picked out a whole bunch
Yep.
of different
When we
Americana
were
fabrics,
Practicing.
and we were just kind of
It's
practicing
so pretty.
and everything. And it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm not sure. I just know that
It's so pretty.
it will be. John's been watching me make it, and I put one row on each time, and we have a really large area in our home that it's so nice to be able to just put
Be
it
able
all
to
out
see
and
it,
be able
yeah.
to see it, and and he'll come in and was like, oh my gosh. He's like, this is stunning.
Yes.
This is insane.
It's a work of art.
And he's like, you cut all this up and then you put it all back together?
That's what
He's
we
like,
do.
And
Why did you cut it just to sew it back together?
yeah, and I was like, you know, it's my happy.
Yes.
I love
oh,
it.
yeah.
I love it.
So we have something really cute to share with you guys, and we waited till the last minute, but these will be available next week.
We were giddy.
We just
We were screaming.
they came
We
right before we went live, and we were
We
screaming.
were screaming with excitement.
Okay, are you ready?
Cannot wait to show you guys.
Our very first needle minder, from Primrose Cottage needle minder. This is Bumble, and Bumble will be available next week.
guys- And it's Lindsay's bee. It's
Yes.
one of her bees.
Yes.
From all the bee charts.
Yes, so cute little Bumble will be available next week, and I'm so excited about
They
him.
turned out
A big thank
amazing.
you. A
Yes.
big thank you to our sister Jessie.
Yes.
She
Helped
literally just kind of took this project
Yes.
on and ran with it. And you guys are going to need this for something that is coming up. You need it.
Yep.
You need it.
You need it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
It's funny because they ordered so much and they got on the phone and said, we need,
Need
to
to
double
order
We need to order more.
So it has the back, you know, and you could stick it on
It
for your
turned out-
project.
It's nice and heavy.
What's like a
Yeah.
size compare? Like it's a great
yeah.
size. Like I think this is perfect.
Yes.
It's not too small. It's not too big. Like here's my phone. Like that can kind of maybe like just to see the size.
Yeah.
And
It
it's-
turns out better than we
magnetizes
expected.
great. I tested it. It is a good magnet. It's not too strong. I don't think it's too weak. I think it's perfect. Like
Just right.
it is so
Yes.
cute.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And you
are gonna
guys
love it.
are gonna need this.
Yep.
hit,
Yep.
hit.
Yep.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, even the car. Everything about it is so cute. I love it so much.
You need a zipper pull.
Okay,
Yep.
next on the list.
Yep.
Yes. So we are so excited to. We're gonna start carrying some needle minders. It's just
We
We're
have lots of new things.
slowly getting there with all this stuff that we want to get to you guys, and I'm just so excited for what our future holds and what we're gonna bring to you guys. I
Yeah.
think it's so exciting.
Okay, so should we announce the
We've
huge
had-
winner?
A lot of people ask about Sip and Stitch updates.
Oh, June.
June is the next Sip and Stitch.
We don't have a set date because
There's
we are
no
waiting.
clues. It's a mystery. 100% a mystery.
Deliveries are happening. Okay.
The
And
amount
so-
we're doing has required a lot of floss, you
Because
guys.
we really want everybody
To
in the
get
world,
one.
or anybody and everybody to be able to have the opportunity
Yes.
to get it. And so it's had us have to hold off because it is a lot,
a lot.
of floss
So
and a lot.
it is a lot. I mean, the quantity is a lot, and so it takes longer to get that kind of
Yes.
quantity.
Yes.
So
And we're gonna have the cloth that's required. Well, it's not going in the box, but there's gonna be enough cloth in every single count for you to stitch it. So I
yeah.
ordered every size cloth in the color that it's stitched on for you guys to order.
You guys are not going to want to miss out. There are surprises in this box we've
We've
never
never done.
ever done. Ever.
Mhm.
You do not want to miss out on this.
It's gonna be
And
so
we
good.
will, as soon as we
I'm
have
so
a date,
excited.
we will start announcing.
We put so much
So that
effort
it's-
into this
yeah,
box,
like
you
it-
guys.
It has
It's
been
gonna be.
it has been a full every single one of
Yes.
us has had a part in this.
Yes, it's been.
And including like our employees that come
Yes.
everybody. It's so much heart, soul, and love has gone into it and
Yes.
is continuing to go into it, and it's so exciting.
it's gonna be the.
I can't wait.
It's
for
I don't
this
know
to
where we're gonna put all these boxes
You
when we're
like
assembling.
Well, yeah, well, we're gonna
Our
be out
sister-
back. We have
We're gonna
like
be out back assembly.
to give you an idea. We have pallets
coming.
coming, and we're trying to. That's why we're having sales and making space, you guys. So.
Okay, let's get on to our huge giveaway winner
For
for
our
last
10K.
week, our 10K. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All of the comments. I tried to go on at least every day and look at all the comments because you guys just make my heart so happy. So thank you. Margaret Portera, and she said, I love you ladies. You always put a smile on my face. You have the giving servant spirit. The world would be a better place if everyone had that approach to life.
Aw, thank you, Margaret.
So you have a week to claim your prize. 1 week from today,
Email me.
email, and Margaret, please email us so we can get your prize to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The giveaways for this week.
So we did 2 quilting, 2 cross stitching. So this will be for, we have 2 of these for quilters. It's this pattern. And then these 2, I don't,
Those
what
are
these?
quilting papers. They're really cool.
So that's 2 of these to give away for our quilters. So comment quilter or cross stitcher or quilter or both. And then we did the Lori Holt Prim cloth. It's 25 count even weave and the All American.
Oh, and you can do pillows with
Yes.
me.
Yep.
So 2 of these to give away to our stitchers. Comment below after the video and then comments after, not the live comments. And then we'll announce the winners for those next week. So,
All right, we'll just leave you with a small message.
yes.
I didn't have anything super specific to share, but I did want to say it is Memorial Day weekend. So let's honor and give thanks to those who have protected us, our
Yes.
country, who have died, who we want to remember, and anyone that serves us.
Yes.
And I was especially thinking because of our children's graduation
Oh,
of our
teachers.
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 They're so special, and
Yes.
just thank those who are in service.
Who
It's
serve anyone,
and just tell that someone in your life, if you know or if you come into contact, just say thank you.
Yes.
And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend full of love and
Fun and kicking off the summer.
yes, official summer kickoff.
Yes.
And we will see you guys next week.
Hey,
Bye.
love you. Bye.